Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DESTRO'S Desk. I'm Rob, and today, well, better late than never, I'm bringing to you the newest G.I. Joe Classified series figure, Agent Helix. All right, let's have a look at the box. So, as usual, we have a plastic-free packaging here, which is soon to be gone because the new wave figures soon to be coming out is plastic bubble fronts on them, so that's good news. But for today, we've got Agent Helix. On the front of the box here, you can see the beautiful action figure right there posed with a big SWAT van in behind. Could be probably Shockwave there. And on the side here, we got the beautiful artwork piece, and Agent Helix is looking fantastic in that shot. Up in the top corner, as usual, we've got all the weapons and accessories that come with this. Down below, G.I. Joe Classified, Agent Helix. On the side of the box, we've got the QR code that you can scan for some more information. On the back of the box, we have Agent Helix standing at 5.9 inches. Again, you can see all the weapons and accessories that come with her. Got a few shots right here of some features on the figure. And on the last side of the box here, we have got the artwork piece again of Agent Helix, which looks fantastic. I did a little bit of research before I started this video because I wanted to find out more about Agent Helix and the backstory and where she came from, because she was not actually part of the original G.I. Joe Real American Hero 82 to 94. She was not in anything up until 2009, where she was actually created by a video game company to be in the video game based on the G.I. Joe movie A Rise of Cobra. So the video game company named Double Helix Games, they were the ones that created Agent Helix, and that's how she got her name, Helix, from the name of the video game company. At that time in 2009, IDW Comics started to add Agent Helix into the story and into the lore of G.I. Joe, and up to now, Agent Helix is still being part of the storylines that have been created over the last few years. So I thought that was very interesting that it wasn't Larry Hama that created her or anything like that. It was simply a video game company named Double Helix Games, and that's how she was created. So I really like how, I guess it was Larry Hama would have, when he was with the IDW doing comics 156 to 300, that's where she was put in right around 2009. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get this box opened up and let's check out the figure. All right, so let's get this opened up here. And we've got the weapons pack. Agent Helix, she is number 104. There's the Joe logo. And the tissue paper bag with the accessories. Get this opened up. Pour out these weapons. All right, I'll get Helix out of the cardboard coffin and we'll take a closer look. All right, so first off, we'll look at some of these weapons here. So Helix does come with a backpack right there. It's just molded in black plastic, and it's got two spots on there that will be able to hold the two swords that she has. So that's pretty simple there. She has identical handguns. Now these are molded in, it looks like a bit of a gray, but it's just a simple handgun. Looks pretty good. No paint apps on there. The gun magazine is actually already in the gun, and it does not come out. You cannot remove it. Then she comes with this serious looking knife here. So this one here, we do have a silver paint app on the blade, which looks really good. The handle is just molded in that same gray plastic. But good looking paint app on there for this blade. A serious looking weapon. That thing I think will do some damage if you got a chopped with that. So she definitely means business with that piece. And then we have the two identical looking swords. So this one here has actually got a couple paint apps on it. So we have a nice black paint app on the blade. I believe these are called katana swords. It's got a nice paint app on there, and then we got this nice yellow paint app on the handle to match the colors of Helix. So good looking katana blades there. And then she also comes with these other pieces that are a bit interesting. So these are also look like a sword blade. Definitely something sharp that's gonna do some damage. So these have like a cuff on them that I guess it'll clip on her wrist or forearm area. So that's it there. there. And then these blades kind of just run parallel with her forearms. So I'm assuming that she would still be holding her guns and have these where she could, you know, do a strike or a whip or something like that with one of these. So that is a different piece. I have not seen anything like that yet, and I haven't seen anything like this in the comics of Agent Helix. So I'm not too sure if this is just a new piece for the classified series. If anybody knows that, please let me know in the comments. But as far as I know right now, this is just a new piece for this figure in the classified line. So that's about it for the weapons. They actually look really good. They more paint apps on there kind of than normal, so I like that. All right, now let's take a look at Helix. All right, so let's have a look at old Helix here. So right off the bat, I can tell she has got a really well done sculpt and definitely a great head sculpt. A fantastic looking face. I did look at some of the comic images of her, and I think this is a fantastic representation of the character. Beautiful looking face on there. The lip color is perfect. The eyes look great with the eyeshadow, so she's definitely got some makeup on there, and the eyebrows look really well done. The hair looks fantastic. Got a little bit of a wave in there. The one piece of hair hanging down there, so she's got some black underneath for her hair and the blonde on top. Great looking head sculpt, that's for sure. Really like that. Kind of in the comics, the pictures that I saw, it looked like she was actually wearing like a corset around her here. Now this one kind of looks like that, but it looks a little different. They stuck with the yellow color, this yellow across her front and her arms. That's how she was depicted in the video game and in the IDW comics. So they kept everything as close to that as possible. She's got some different bands across her, some straps here. There's some buckles on there. Down the front, she's got, looks like some kind of like a corset piece down here, but it's got, looks like some added protection across the midsection there. For the arms, we've got double pinless elbows there. She looks like got one of those communicators on her arm, maybe a GPS piece there. On the other side, that's about it. Looks like there's a little bit of paint, some black paint specks on her shoulder, so I'll have to see if I can get that off. But this arm, about the same. Now, you'll notice down here, another thing that's kind of a mystery with this character is she has a band-aid on her left wrist. And I know I was wondering what that's about, and a lot of people have been wondering what that's about. But apparently it is for if she's ever involved with creating battlefield maps. She will put her position on the map with like 2 crossed band-aids. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I guess I don't know why she thinks of herself as a band-aid, but that's what that's for there. So I was glad I was able to find out that information. She does have a pretty sweet belt on here. There's some paint apps on it. Looks really good. It was molded in a black, flat black plastic, but as you can see, there's some pockets on the side here that have a silver paint app. Looks really good. There also looks like there's a couple grenades there on the back of the belt. There's also a spot right here, looks like, for probably that knife blade would go in there, and then around the side still some more pockets. It looks like there's 2 more magazines here for her handguns. So a really good looking belt on her, a lot of detail on there, so that looks really good. I like how they did that. Moving down, so legs, we've got a little bit lighter color for her pants, a lighter gray color. On her thighs, she's got those gun holsters for both the handguns. As you can see there, they're identical and they're on both thighs. And we've got the usual, we got some same color, that flat black knee pads on there. And then moving down to her boots, it's got some pretty good looking boots on here, and there's some plates that go down the front of her shins, like for some extra added protection there. Probably when she's doing any ninja type stuff, doing some kicks, getting a little extra damage with those on her shins. But good looking boots. So that's about it for the figure. I'll just do a quick rundown of the articulation because it's always pretty much the same with these figures. For the head sculpt, lots of movement, 360 degrees there. Their hair at the back does not affect that at all. Some good movement nodding. She can look down, look up a bit, but that is when the hair kind of gets in the way. But not too bad there for the head articulation at all. It looks like she can do the T-stand there. Her arms can go all the way out. Just kind of got some tight joints there. but not too bad at all. Like I said before, she's got the double pinless elbow joints, and those feel good and stiff, so there's so those will hold position. So that looks good there. She's got the butterfly joint on the shoulders, so we got that moving in and out right there, so that looks good. A little bit different ab crunch here, not the same as we're used to seeing. This is more like what we've seen on the new Hawk figure. So there's decent movement on that piece. She can twist at that ab crunch, which usually they don't do that, so that's pretty cool. So it does go up and down a bit, but there's left and right movement on that joint, which is pretty good. For the waist, the top upper torso fits good in with the waist area there. There's no gaps. There is a bit of movement there with the waist, so that seems pretty good. And then the usual, we got the thigh cuts, which are moving nice. For the knees, we have double pinned knees, so this is an older version of legs that are being reused, and the movement with the knees is good. No problems there. Yeah, definitely some good movement. And we've got the boot cut, so we got that twist on both, so there's good movement there. And down to the feet, you got your up and down, left, right, all over the place. So everything's looking good so far with old Agent Helix, that's for sure. Looking good. All right, now we'll take a look at Helix with all the weapons, and we'll see how she looks. All right, so we can we'll put that blade. I believe this is supposed to go right back slot there on her belt. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be up or down, but I believe that's where that goes. I don't know how that's going to work with this backpack on there, but so this is the piece that'll peg into her back. Make sure we get it in there. So that fits in there well. And like I said, those katana blades, they will just slide in there, so that looks really good. All right, so those look good on the back there. So for her guns, we can actually, I'm gonna put these in her hands. We got the proper trigger fingers on these hands, which is good. All right, took a little effort, but we got that one in, and same on the other side. There we go. All right, looking good with the guns there. I like that so far. Really like that. Looks really good. And then we have these other pieces, these type of sword-looking blades. So now these should go right about there on her arms, and those just curl around her forearms there, just above the wrist. So that there is Agent Helix all decked out in her weaponry. I really like this figure. I really do. I've heard good things about this figure. Hasbro did a really good job, I think, with this one. She looks really well done. The head sculpt's fantastic. All the weapons fit nice. If anybody knows what these pieces are actually called, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know if these have been seen before, or if this is just something made up for this character. But there is Agent Helix from the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 104. Really well done. I don't see anything wrong at all with this figure. I think everything fits really well. The joints are really good. There's nothing too tight or too loose. This will be another great addition to the shelf and the G.I. Joe collection. So I'm really happy to have this one. So way to go, Hasbro. You made a good one. And I think this last whole wave of Ripper, Buzzer, Hawk, and Shockwave, and Helix, I think was a fantastic wave. And I can't wait for the next one. So we'll put Helix in a couple poses here, and pose her with a couple other figures, and we'll see how she looks. So that's about it, guys. If you don't mind, hit that sub button and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It's helping my channel grow, and we're definitely getting there with subs. I really appreciate everybody's doing that. If you like this video and you like this figure, hit that like button, and definitely hit that bell so you know when my next video is uploaded and ready for you to watch. So until the next video, I want you guys take care.